Let's take a closer look at sentence complexity. You've probably noticed that some things you read have longer, more complicated sentences, and others have shorter, simpler sentences. Some of this is just a matter of personal preference. Just like people have different speech patterns, they have different writing patterns too. However, there is a range of writing styles that are more appropriate for academic writing. Simpler sentences are generally best for emails, reports like a science lab report, and younger audiences. Complex sentences are generally best for creative writing, essays, and expert audiences. Somewhere between the two is generally best for everyday writing. Your personal writing style probably tends to be more on one side than the other. Maybe you prefer long, flowing sentences. Maybe you prefer simple sentences. Neither is right nor wrong, but you want to be aware of the choice you're making for each piece of writing. If you slip too far to one side or the other, your writing won't be as good. On one end, sentences become too short and choppy. On the other end, sentences become too long and convoluted. You want to avoid the extremes and keep your writing somewhere in the middle. Let me show you what I mean. Let's listen to this paragraph. It was the boy's turn. He went to the plate. He gripped the bat. He waited for the ball. He swung. He tried hard. He missed. He was disappointed. These sentences are way too short, choppy, and repetitive for anything other than maybe like a kindergarten or first grade book. Most audiences are going to be bored and distracted by this kind of writing. It repeats the he way too often, the sentences are not complex, and it really just kind of is choppy. It's almost like getting kind of hit over the head with something. But you can definitely go too far the other way. Listen to this paragraph. As the boy approached the plate, he gripped the bat as he had been anxiously awaiting his turn for several minutes, and now he finally had the opportunity to hit the ball. So as the ball came closer to him, he waited for its approach until it was close enough and he swung his bat as hard as he could, but he realized that he had missed the ball and was very disappointed. I'm almost out of breath just reading it. It's actually all one giant sentence and it's punctuated correctly. It's not grammatically incorrect. It's not a run-on, but it's also not very fun or easy to read. Your reader would probably get frustrated and confused reading a whole paper like this. The best writing style is generally a mix of long and short sentences. Listen to this paragraph. The boy approached the plate with his heart beating fast. He had been anxiously awaiting his chance to show the team how well he could do, and he watched the ball fly toward him. He swung with all of his might, but the bat flew through the air too easily. He missed. This flows the most naturally and is easy to understand without being distracting. Reading aloud is the best way to get a sense of your own sentence complexity and whether it needs some adjustments.